Hi everyone, welcome. I'm just getting everything set up here, making sure you guys can see the dolls, all our junky, grungy Grammy dolls here. And yeah, I'm glad you guys can make it. Let me get you all set up here. Try not to wiggle everybody around when I move around here. Okay. There we go. I'm just trying to set the lighting and the angles and get everything set up for you guys. So we just got some music in the background and we're going to do just a relaxing chat and sew here. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you can make it. I'm just getting it set up on my laptop here so I can see everybody. First one here. Yay. So there we go. Does that seem like a good angle? You can see pretty much all the dolls here. I know I'm getting a big collection. Oh, hi, Jesse. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Just waiting for everybody to come in. We get started here. So yeah, I hope you guys have been having a great weekend that just happened and trying to stay cool. I mean, I've seen over in Paris that, man, it's just been hot over there for everybody. It's just, that is just horrible. I keep them in my thoughts and prayers, and man, it has just been, the weather has just been so kooky lately. And we've been just over here, and we're on the West Coast in Oregon, and we're just like rainy and cloudy, and which is unusual for us for our summer. We're usually pretty warm over here. So welcome everyone. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. That is the best way to get my video out there. And it helps YouTube know that you guys liked it, and it'll push it out some more for everyone else to see. And I really, really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I've seen that you guys, yeah, over in London, you've been a little cooler. But yeah, you got some hot weather coming. I think we're just kind of for this week is in the 60s, 70s Fahrenheit, mid 70s, and then we're getting up into like the 85 Fahrenheit on the weekend and stuff. So, I mean, it's kind of mild, just mild weather we have happening around here. Yeah. So I'd love to hear where everybody's watching from. Like I said, I'm in Oregon. And yeah, let me know your guys' weather because it is just so bizarre lately. It's like I would love to hear what your guys' weather is and if it's been hot or you guys been cold. Like just so bizarre. It really is. But yeah, I just getting everybody set up here, making sure everybody's coming on in. And like I said, if you guys are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Really appreciate you. Okay, so this is my newest doll. I don't know if anybody's seen her. If you guys are on my Instagram or Facebook, that's the quickest and fastest way to see any of my newest dolls that I put out. And this is Gertie. So I have the links down below. I got my social media links down below, and it's Instagram and Facebook. So come follow me. You can see all the new dolls when they come out before I get them onto YouTube, and I'd really appreciate it. And she's got little chicken feather wings here, so she's just a fun little junky, grungy Grammy doll. So if you guys have never seen my dolls, that's what I call them, and they come with a pattern. And I have it in the links down below. And you guys can click on the link and it'll take you to my Etsy shop. And in the Etsy shop, there's a description. and a link in the description that you would just copy and paste over to YouTube, and it takes you to all my tutorials showing you guys how to make all my different patterns that I have in there, depending on which link, you know. Of course, this is a Junky Grungy Grammy doll, so it'll take you to those when you copy and paste it, and it just shows you detailed videos of how I put her together. And yeah, so, and there's no written instructions, so that's why I do it that way. And each doll that you purchase from me, a physical doll, comes with an adoption paper. So it's on like a cardstock. So it's not just regular copy paper. It's actually a cardstock. And you get a little certificate of adoption. Oh, hi, Maddie. I'm glad you can make it. And welcome. But yeah, I'm just telling everybody about my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls here, and that there's a pattern so you guys can make your own. Or, of course, any doll that you see here is for sale in my Etsy shop, and the link is down below. Feel free, come purchase. I get them shipped out fairly quickly. And yeah, usually that day, or depending on how early you order them, but usually the next day I will get them sent into the post office. And yeah, so this is it. They come with adoption papers. If the physical doll that you order. So yeah, so this is Gertie, and she's got a cute little satchel and a junk journal, of course. So you got your little junk journal. And she is definitely my most detailed doll that I've ever done. And she is for sale in my shop. Usually my dolls, I've had somebody ask me over on Facebook the other day, how long does it take you to make a doll? And I'm like, I've never actually timed myself, but I'm guessing 4 hours, maybe 5, just sitting and watching my favorite programs and stuff. And just, each time I work on it, take a break or whatever. But as I'm working on the doll, so 4 to 5 hours. And she definitely was double that, because I did detailed hand stitching in the dress here. I ripped some fabrics, coffee dyed, added buttons and stitching. Just the hand stitch you could see here, and the buttons. And she's got a cute little bracelet and a little heart pin. And then the little satchel I thought was fun. So I'll probably be doing a video in the near future showing you guys how I made this cute little dress. So if you guys are interested in that, I'd love to hear. So it's just all your little scraps, fabrics, which makes it really nice. And then I have her little chicken feathers here. And this is, if you guys watch my chicken channel, which is 5 Acre Life, and I have the link down below. And I do lives in the morning, just showing my chickens and stuff when I do chicken chores. So this is Goldie, which is my rooster. That's one of his feathers. And then this is Charlie. That's one of her little, she's the hen, little Charlie. So those are their feathers. And I just think it's so much fun. So she's got little chicken feather wings. Yeah. So I've had so much fun just sitting here and making dolls with you guys and just going to town here and having fun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that would be the plan, is to one of the videos, in the near future and stuff. I got some other ideas that we might work on first, but I definitely want to show you guys the overalls too. Like because I don't have a pattern or anything for the overalls. I don't know if I've showed you her. She's new too. And I made her with shorts. So that's just another quick thing that you could do to alter patterns that I already have in my Etsy shop. And I think once we're finished with our doll that we're doing here, which is a couple more videos, I'll go to the overalls and show you guys what pattern I used in my shop that you guys can come get. And then I altered it a little bit to make little overalls. Super easy. And I love showing you guys that. But let me see. Hold on. I got to remember what her name was. I have so many different names for all my dolls that I can't keep them straight anymore. So I have it on my Etsy here. Oh, Hazel. Yep, I named her Hazel. So this is Hazel, and she's got a fearless little trinket. Oh, hi, Diane. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, she is new. I don't think you guys have seen her. I forgot I did make her. So she's got cute little pockets. And then I made her short overalls. Is that hilarious? Because she's a little Grammy working in the garden with her little short overalls on. And then that's the back of her. And like I said, every one of these dolls I've made is in my Etsy shop. So I got my Etsy link down below. You can just click on that and then scroll through my Etsy shop and you can find all kinds of different dolls. Every doll that you see here is on there. And then she's got a cute little journal that she comes with. And it's just a little blank journal. And it fits perfectly in her little pocket here. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. But yeah, isn't that fun? Where's their little overalls? And then this is the long overalls. And Daisy May, pretty sure her name was Daisy May. And she's got her little chicken. Her cute little chicken. I'm just getting all the hairs. And then she's got a little journal. So these journals are functional. And they're just handmade by me. And they got little binding. And you can write in them. You can write down your little adventures that you go on together. So much fun. You can even like write their little name in it. Or if you're giving this as a gift, you could even write, you know, maybe to and from and like maybe a little, just maybe a little sentimental note or something in it. So that could be a fun little gift idea. Oh yeah, Diane, yeah. This is my newest little invention here that or creation, I guess you want to call her. I've been having fun making her. And I also want to show a video of you guys, for you guys, showing how I do the bows. Fun little, just whimsical scraps. I mean, we're using up scraps here for sure. And that's the fun part about it. And like I say, keep the threads, keep your threads, always keep your threads. And then all these little scraps. I just made just a fun little whimsical little dress. And then she's got a cute little satchel. But yes, she is for sale in my shop. And then she's got little trinkets here. She got a key, some beads, and then a little love trinket. And then beads hanging off. I mean, I just had a lot of fun making her. And I, you know, took my time, did some stitching throughout. She got a little bracelet. But yeah, she was definitely fun to make. So like I said, if you guys are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And hit that like and subscribe button, guys. That is the best way that you guys can support me. And if you don't hit the like button, then YouTube thinks that you guys didn't like this video and they won't put it out there anymore. So that's just something that they do. So it's great support for me if you guys just hit that like button and then make sure to subscribe and notification bell so you guys can see the next time I go live for sure. All right, so let's just move these guys around here. So I got my buttons out because we're going to be doing her face. We're going to be sewing her face. And I was just looking through, seeing what buttons I had. I know buttons are fun, aren't they? I love playing with the buttons. And if you guys are looking for anything, I put most of the links down in my Amazon links down there. Well, that'd be awesome, Diane. She's in there. She's in my Etsy shop. And she definitely took a while to make. She is very, very intricately done with basically my hands. And she is one of my favorites for sure. I'd really appreciate it. That would be awesome. Okay, so now we're doing buttons here. We're going to pick out the buttons in a minute, but let's go ahead and sew her mouth on first. So let's get there. We got our pencil. And we're just going to get out our needle. Just any old needle will work. Yeah, buttons are fun, aren't they? I mean, I just got like a whole, keep them in the jar, go through them. I mean, they're just so much fun to go through. But yeah, I tried to put the link down below. I know I put the resin buttons and stuff. I have the link down below for them. And then I have some wood buttons and just so many different kinds of buttons. I love them. Okay, I'm going to get a longer. So for the mouth, I kind of get a longer one going here. Okay. Just because you want to make sure you have enough. But then, like I said before, if you get it too long, then everything gets tangled up all the time. So you got to kind of have a in-betweener going here. So yeah, what have you guys been working on? I'd love to hear and love to see. So over in my community tabs on my YouTube channel here, you can post. And you guys can come post whatever projects you've been working on or some finished doll products or even in work, in any kind of project that you guys are working on. I'd love to see. And it's just a great inspiration for others and myself. And it's just a fun way to keep in touch and see what we're all doing. Okay, so I just take my pencil. And just kind of give her a little fun little crooked smile. You could do a straight smile. You can do it however you desire. Oh, awesome, Karen. You've been working on more dolls? That's fun. Oh, did you go get her, Diane? Nice. Yay. I'll get her shipped out tomorrow for you. That'll be awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so much fun. And you're going to enjoy her. I mean, she's so much fun. She's just got a lot of personality and she's got the fun little chicken feathers. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's so fun. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just make her little mouth here. So I just go through and I grab like 1 or 2 strands here. Just kind of go over a little of the fabric. And you just go like that and just get a tiny 1 or 2 strands. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited. That's fun. She's going to go to her little forever home. Yay. Little Gertie. So I'm just getting 1 to 2 strands of the fabric here and just going along. And that's the cool part about doing this is that you can have little swerves and loops and stuff like that if you want to do a loop. And grabbing the little fabrics like that makes it so you can maneuver in any kind of shape that you want. So it's really cool. careful. There we go. But like I said, underneath in my social media links down there, I labeled it. I got my Instagram and my Facebook. So if you guys want to come check them out, and you'll be the first. That's the first place I'll post. Is usually on my face group page when I make a doll, or on my Instagram, and I'll put them over there. And that'll happen before I do my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to get caught up or see some fun dolls when they're first done, that is definitely a good spot to go check them out. Okay, and then I'm just going to go up like this. Okay, and then wherever we picked up the threads of the fabric, we're going to just go and pop down like that. Just do little vertical lines here. So then you cover that part up. And like I say, these dolls do not need to be perfect, guys. That's the fun part about making them, is that they're whimsical, they're grungy at all, and that's I think just the best part of making these dolls, is that there is no right or wrong, and you can just get as creative as you want with them, and just add your own little flair to them, and you'll see their personality just come to life. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah, I agree, Maddie. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying them too. And Karen, yeah, if you just keep, I've done so many versions of a Junky Grungy Grammy doll that you can keep going. I have an idea in my head. Actually, my husband and I were talking. He's very creative. And we were talking last night and spitballing like ideas. And he thought of a really good one. So I'm not going to tell you guys, this will be a surprise, but it's going to be hilarious. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try to make her and see how she turns out. But it's going to be super cool and super fun. So that's the fun part, is you just think of different ways to make them. Yeah. And just kind of give them a little bit of flair here and there. And it just makes it so fun. And they really do have cute little personalities when you're done with them. And if you're not having fun doing them, then you're definitely doing it wrong. Because that's what it's all about, is just to have fun. You don't have to beat yourself up about any of it. Like, oh, I didn't do that perfect, No, that's not the point of making these dolls. They're just way fun just to see the next way you can come up with them, And then you get hooked on it, and then you have a million dolls like I do. I'm going to have them have their own room. It's pretty funny. So speaking of that, if you guys are interested in purchasing a doll, feel free. Every single doll that you see here is for sale in my Etsy shop. And the link is down below. So come grab them while you can. And let them go to their forever home. They come with adoption papers, which I showed you guys, but I'll show again, just in case you just got here. So they come with adoption papers. And they're like on a hard cardstock here. So it's just a certificate of adoption, and you can name them. I have names for most of them, but if you can definitely name them whatever you want. And then when you adopted them, you sign it, and then you date it, and then they got their own little adoption papers. So it's just so much fun. All right. So we went ahead and did her mouth. Got that done. And I need to go grab my blush. That's one thing I didn't grab. So I'm going to try not to shake you guys too much. It's just right here. Okay, so this is just like a old bronzer that I've had forever. So you can use like blush, bronzer, anything, you know. And of course, I mean, it's super old, it's all cracked, and they're all falling apart here, so you gotta be careful. But I just take a Q-tip, and this helps bring her alive too. Makes her just get a little bit of character in her face. And I just do little blush cheeks. Just a little blush cheek. Okay. No, I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying watching me make these dolls and, you know, coming and purchasing and, you know, following along and just communicating and all that. It's just so much fun to me because I'm having so much fun doing this that I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And like I said, you know, post over in the community tabs because I want to see everything that you guys are working on for sure. Because that is way fun. Okay, so I actually do the mouth first. I usually do the mouth first to kind of see where I'm at, and then I'll do the nose, then I'll do the eyes. Unless I've done it different before, because sometimes I will. Just depends on my mood. But no, I think that's how I usually do it. It's just the mouth. Then I line up the nose, because I do the mouth so I can kind of see where the nose would line up. And then the eyes, when you have your nose here, you can line up the eyes. Okay, that's usually how I try to do it. Because sometimes I think if I do the eyes first, I'll have them all, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it right. So this is just Coats and Clark, or, you know, this is the cotton quilting. And it's just kind of like just a tan color. It says Egyptian, like a tan. So just any kind of neutral color seems to work pretty good for the nose. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and double this up. That's a good question, Diane. Yeah. Does anyone else in the chat make and sell dolls also? That's a good question. And like I've said before on here, that if you guys purchase my pattern and you do, I do allow selling, not my pattern, of course, but just the whatever doll that you make from my pattern. I don't mind you selling in a small scale, as long as you mention my name, like in your description of wherever you're selling it at, or letting anybody know that, you know, Snowstorm Crafts or inspired by Snowstorm Crafts, pattern by Snowstorm Crafts, and then people can know that they can come get my pattern too, and that helps me out. So, you know, we can help each other out. So that's all I ask is if you do purchase my pattern, that when you do make a doll, to mention me in your description and just let them know that it's inspired by Snowstorm Crafts, or, you know, the pattern by Snowstorm Crafts. And yeah, I really appreciate it for sure. But on a small scale, I don't mind you guys selling a doll here and there, because that is the fun, right? So that's all I'm doing. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I'm just going right below the next one, going over, under there, And you can make the nose as wide as you want or as skinny as you want. And then you can see when you pull it, it tightens up. And I just go around and pop it through and make sure don't poke your finger. You know how many times I've done that back here? More than I'd like to admit. So that gives her a cute little nose. And I hold it tight with my finger because you don't want that to come undone. And then I just knot it. And then you can double knot it if you want. And thank you. Yeah, Dan, I thought that was a good idea because, you know, I don't mind people selling on a small scale, honestly, you know, just mention me because I really do have fun making these with you guys. And look at her cute little nose. Is that fun? All right. And then keep your threads because those are a great way to use in all kinds of projects, you know, not just for dolls. I mean, junk journaling, all that is just, the threads are really fun. And it just gives it just a cool tactile feel and look, you know, to it. To whatever project you're working on, you know. Okay, so now button time. So I had a couple in mind here. I know I like this one, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I noticed if I go ahead and do the mouth, line that up as good as, you know, as I want, and then you can line up the nose, even though it's a little crooked, but you know, that's the fun part. Then you can see where the nose is going to go. And then, because most of the time I'll have like a bigger side than the smaller. So then I'll do like a bigger button on one side and a smaller on the other, just kind of lined up however the nose went, you know, on the face. Let's see. I know I don't want to go too big of an eye, because you get too big of an eye. I know, see, I'm overthinking it. Okay, I love it when the buttons have like words on them and stuff. This is fun. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I'll take my pins. Yeah, Diane, I like doing the noses all a little bit different because it gives them just all different personalities and stuff. And it's just, you can't line everything up perfect every time. There's no way you can line it all up perfect. So that even gives them a little more whimsy, you know. Okay, so I'll take it and just stick my pins in. And then I can line it up, look at it, see if I have them where I want them. So if you guys are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. That is the best way to support me and my little junky, grungy Grammy dolls. And if you're interested in making your own Grammy doll, there is a pattern that you can come purchase from my Etsy shop. And the link is down below. And like I said, there's no written instructions. It's a PDF that you print off. And then you will copy and paste in the description of the Etsy shop. There's a link that you will paste over to YouTube, and it'll take you straight to my tutorials showing you exactly step by step how I put my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls together. I have tons of videos over there. Plus lives. I mean, I have my lives here that and I show you guys different fun, just tips and tricks and different ways to put things together and different things I've learned, you know, through the year and stuff. Because I've been doing this, I think it's 2 years almost. I've been working on these dolls. It goes by so fast, you know. Sorry, I'm just lining this up over and over here. Because apparently I'm in that mood today where everything is it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. So sometimes you just got to let it go. Because I'll find myself doing that because I've done, I've learned crocheting at like a young age and quilting. My mom, yeah, imperfectly perfect. Yes, for sure. I got to tell myself that. But it's just drilled into us that, especially if you learn from a younger age and stuff, how to quilt, how to sew, how to crochet, how to do everything that you like. You're undo your crochet, you're undo your knitting because it didn't have, it's not perfect. So then that's implanted into us that it's just something that you have to kind of train yourself to go, okay, I got to stop. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just got to let it go. You got to let it go. And that's something I have to work on too. And I think it's just fun a good therapy here to do this. Like, honestly, because hand stitching, as we all know, slow stitching, it's just methodical, and it's just, you just do repetitive, and it's just a way to get into your own thoughts and just kind of get out of the stress of the everyday life and things that are stressful, and you just sew. That's all you're doing. So that's the fun thing, and you're creating something really fun here. And like we all said, they're all different. They all turn out totally different. So yeah. Yeah. Yep. You can hand stitch your doll from start to finish. You don't have to use the sewing machine. I just use the sewing machine to put the body together, and then the rest I just hand stitch on. Okay. My second time here. My thread is not cooperating with me. Oh, and I just use 2 strands. I don't know if I even said that, you guys. This is just embroidery floss. And I use 2 strands. They come with 6 strands. Usually it's 6 strands. So I just break them apart and use 2 strands for the mouth and the eyes. And you can use embroidery floss for the nose too. I mean, you guys definitely do whatever your heart desires, for sure. No rules is good rules. And yeah, that's why I like to see what others worked on, and go to the community chat tabs over there and post. I want to see. And then we can all get inspired, Yes, it is. It's a very good, Karen, I agree. It is good for you mentally and emotionally. Like, I notice a difference when I'm sitting here stitching and stuff. So you can go over to the next eye and do that, but sometimes I like to tie it off, because if I just go straight to the next eye and this one gets loose, and I like to do them pretty tight. So that's just something I do. I mean, I didn't even need to cut that, but you know what? I did. But yeah, I do agree that this is definitely very, very good, just mentally and emotionally. Okay. And it does help you just kind of let go, like, stop trying to be so perfect with everything. Like, you don't have to be perfect. You just gotta be, honestly. Sometimes we all just need to be. So tell me if I'm out of frame here. I'm not trying to get out of frame, but if you guys have ever worked on a camera and done this, you have to kind of, because I'm making sure my head isn't in the way, so I got to kind of do it at a weird angle. So that's why I try to make it look easy for you guys here, but sometimes I'm like, wait, I'm at a weird angle and I'm trying not to get my big head in the way. And then I keep pulling her closer to me, so I want to make sure she's in frame here. So that's what I do with the eyes, is give them a good tug, you know. Oh yeah, Diane, with trying to be on camera, and yes, I've done YouTube for a while now, and that's definitely a learning curve you have to learn, is how to make it so you're, showing everybody what you're doing, and you're really trying not to get your head in the way or tuck it into myself, because that's a natural thing to do, is you're bringing it up close to yourself. So I have to bring it way out just to let you guys see, and then I'm trying to make it look easy so it doesn't look hard for you guys. And then there we go. Meanwhile, everything, the thread keeps coming undone and the needle keeps going out, and all the fun stuff in life. So, ta-da! See, and then you can kind of move it around if you want. So there we go. She's got a face. Oh yeah, slowing down and not being so perfect. Yeah, that is hard. That is definitely something that you got to tell yourself, honestly, because just from little up, if you think about it, when you go to school, you have to stand in line, you have to be perfect, you have to do your name on your paper, you have to sit still, we've all been just kind of sheep, really, and just, this is what you need to do, this is how you got to do, you got to do this perfect, you got to be like this, you got to go a certain way, and it's like, why? I mean, I get it, you want to be a good citizen in society and stuff, of course, but why not let yourself go and have a project where it doesn't have to be perfect? Whimsical. Whimsical is a great word, and it's a great feeling, and it's a great way to inspire yourself and others. It's like, why not? Yeah, isn't that fun? She really is. She's got like her little face, and she's got her little cute little face. So next week, or wait, what's today? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So Thursday, I go Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Pacific time, because I'm over on the West Coast in Oregon. And I'm thinking Thursday, we are going to work on, we're going to give her hair. And I'm going to show you guys how I do my Goodnight Grammy hair. Does that sound fun? So I'm going to show you guys how I do her hair and what I use to do it. Super simple. Everybody's got it. You got it in your house right now to know how to do this. So stay tuned for that. And we will be doing some Goodnight Grammy hairdo. So I think that'll be fun, right? Yeah, the curlers. Yeah, super fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you can subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you guys see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share. And let's go together, guys. And keep on crafting. Until next time. Bye, everyone.